calendar is not your own, it's your residence. I learned this very early on in my career when I was trying to make this calendar exactly how I wanted to see it fit, and my resident said, "What the heck are you doing? We don't want any of this." Especially when I went into a brand new independent living community where they had a complete different idea of what they wanted on their calendar that I didn't add in my first couple months because I wasn't aware of what they wanted. What you need to do is make sure that they're involved in the planning. I know sometimes that you think that you need to be the one planning everything because you're the director and it's your job, but it's not your calendar. It is your residence calendar. And so sometimes they have really cool things that they want to add on that you wouldn't even think of. This is why it's so important that you get your residents involved in your calendar creation process. When residents are involved in the planning of the calendars, usually you'll see participation increase like crazy, and that's because your residents are going to feel heard and they're going to feel like your calendar is more personal and it's more community focused. So I'm going to give you 5 tips to be able to involve your residents in this planning process of your calendar, and it's way easier, it makes your life easier. Step 1, don't call it a meeting. Use different terms. Reframe it as maybe a social, you could call it a calendar social, a resident roundtable, something like that. The word meeting makes people not want to go. And definitely bring food. Residents will come with food. Step number 2 is ask better questions to your residents. So when you're in this planning meeting or calendar social, you need to ask them what their favorite programs were in the last month, and then was there anything that you missed as well that they would like to see on the calendar. Another question would be ask them if there's anybody that has a specific hobby or a topic that they would like to see added to the calendar. You never know. Bob might have a favorite grandson that is part of the Historical Boat Society and he wants to share that knowledge. Also ask them about timing, because lots of times there'll be like a bocce ball game going on during something else, and so maybe that timing doesn't work for specific programs and you might be able to get more attendance if you just shifted the time a little. Except use visual tools. So I would always have my calendar up on the big screen in the theater when I was doing my calendar meetings. That way they're able to see everything on the big screen, but you can also do different things to add visual touches too. So you could have like a whiteboard when they're walking in that says, would you rather do this guest speaker or this guest speaker? And then they can use the whiteboard marker to just put a tally on there. So something a little bit extra that they get to put their input on as they're walking through the door. Step 4 is to show your residents the data. So what I mean by that is that most of you will have resident engagement software or a platform involved in your communities like GoIcon, and that's where you track all of your attendance, right? So it's going to be tracking when residents are coming to